last week, you guys tracking down a tenured professor who is more than likely a vampire serial killer to find the daughter of the executive engineer of Rockland Augmetics, Lucy Reinmeyer. Now, this search led you guys to a postmodern production of Dracula, which was attacked by an army of Ruthven's vampire thralls midway through. As it stands, the attackers are actually pretty fucked up. You guys are sitting pretty. And at the top of the initiative, we have Crave, followed by everybody else.
Crave playing Overwatch over here.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna pop into Cyberpunk on my Spotify. If anybody wants to hit that little thing beside my name, you should be able to join in.
You're cutting in and out a little bit, but I will try that because I think it's a good thought. Good possibility for future campaigns.
Wait, where's that at?
So go to the right, go to his little icon where it says listening to Spotify, click on his name, and then there'll be a little panel pop up. It'll say play on Spotify, but don't click that. Click the thing next to it. It says listen along with Joey Nick. Discord should
if you try to look it up on your own,
it won't be synced.
You played yourself. Wait, you can't. If you try to play your own thing, buddy.
Listen along with Joey. Okay.
It's not like synced up, but you'll be listening to the same playlist.
I think it is synced up with what you're listening to. I think that's the point.
What point of the song are you at? 55 seconds.
It started me at a minute. Like I'm at a minute right now.
Interesting. Okay. Neat. It used to not be that way. Cool.
Like it jumped me right in.
Sounds like an ID10T error.
Alright. Let's fuck up some vampire bitches. I wonder, if I skip a song, does it skip for y'all?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, good. I was wanting something a little more up.
Oh, this is going to be on recording now. I got
to unless you do one part. You isolate this one part.
Can you touch it? Get ready, cause here we go. Can you feel it? Can you touch it? Get ready, cause here we go.
It could be a nifty way to get copyright music. Gotta be careful with, but
yeah.
Thankfully, usually it's not an issue at our current level, but if we try to monetize in the future, it will be a pain in the ass.
Ben, can you remind me where ICP's at? I know, like, the guy in front of the altar and the guy back here in the corner of the stage. There's one here, too, right?
We killed Joe.
Yeah.
That one's dead.
Yeah, the Jonkler is dead. It was just him and the clown. There's the Inquisitor Mook, the Acolyte. He's right, Wait. He's right here.
Is it a Mook?
He's a minion.
Oh wait, is Barb not joining us? Is she still at MomoCon?
No, she is. She had to run to Walmart real quick. She'll be right back. But your character's not gonna drop until after this fight anyway, so it works.
I guess I'm gonna take a shot at Cyclops. Because I can't see the guy directly underneath me.
Clown boy?
Yeah, I'm talking about this one.
Get him.
Did that not post over? What the heck, man? Come on. Oh, there it goes.
Ain't nothing but a dog.
Yeah.
Is this a Cyberpunk playlist? It's very, this is much different stuff I usually listen to.
I think you had something in... Right now we're hearing chipping in. If you're hearing ain't nothing but a dog, you want something wrong.
No. I was singing, this is like metal I'm listening to.
Yeah, this is like the official playlist. Technically 2077.
Yeah. Alright, Josh, go ahead and roll damage on that, bud.
I think it rolled it down there for me. So 16 was the hit, and then 20 damage. But there's 2 6s in that. I think you said something happens for that? I can't remember.
That's the critical, but 16 does not hit. I was thinking the 20 was it.
No, 16 is the to hit.
Yeah, it goes by your range DV right here, that little chart.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's interesting. That's odd. So up close, it does. It's way worse.
Yeah, it's harder. It's harder to no scope it than it is to hit somebody at a distance with a long range sniper rifle.
I see. Okay, that makes sense. Did I even roll the right? I guess I did. It is listed as a sniper rifle. Okay, it's just an AR. Okay, anyway. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I forgot I have a pistol. I'll probably use that next time.
Alright, up next we have the monk, who, since this is the third round of combat, he's gonna step out a little bit and declare a tactical retreat to everybody. This isn't looking good for them. They're gonna try to get the fuck out of here. Maybe Ruthven will be merciful. But as he turns to leave, he's gonna do a pop shot at Mateo real quick. Just because you're right there.
Contemptuous retreat.
An Irish goodbye, but with a bullet.
He did think I feel like hardcore retreat's the same thing. Saying goodbye.
Oh yeah, he got you, bro.
Oh yeah. What'd that damage be? How much have you crying tonight?
All of it. Doing all the crime.
I'm gonna send you guys a screen cap of this fucking
Oh no,
this
that's
fucking
crit.
roll. Oh my god. Alright, so 13, Mateo.
I have an armor of 12.
12, so only one gets pie, and now you have a armor of 11 now.
Alright.
Alright, that's gonna leave the clown. Alright, I can't remember who it was, but someone gave the clown a critical injury, so he has a broken leg.
Maybe me.
I think it was you, yeah. But he's got a -4 to his movement.
I shot him
Which sucks.
with my big old handgun.
Because he's gonna hear the orders for the tactical retreat. He's gonna go this far. He can only move 2 squares. But he's gonna hobble forward a little bit, look over, see Mateo. Not Mateo. You know what?
Nah, bring it.
You feeling good?
Actually,
To
you know what?
crits
Yeah. Yeah, right.
Look like Scott
That's what
Summers
she's
on a
doing.
meth bender.
He rolled pretty high on that one, so he got you, bro.
Bring
What you
it.
got?
I'll take all the
Oh,
damage.
10. Dude,
Oh,
you absorbed all that damage. No damage. Good job, Armor.
Bless. And I'm trying to remember. I think we said something. I don't know if it's brawling specifically or any melee rolls. They bypass armor. Is that right?
Yeah, brawling and melee ignore half armor.
Excellent. Okay. Good to know.
A future bit. Alright, yeah, he hobbles forward. The only 2 squares he's able to go, and he falls forward. Hits himself in the face.
Yep.
He is prone now. Dallas, it's on you, bro.
Alright, yeah, Dallas is gonna kind of stroll out to this little middle aisle here. I'll quick headcanon.
The fucking blade beside you.
Yeah, I know who that is right there. Quick headcanon is I like to think Dallas has the induction earphones, like inductions, bone induction headphones, like built into his hat, and whatever's playing on stream as our music is what's playing in his headphones. So he just strolls out into the alleyway, and I will shoot at him again with my heavy pistol. I don't want him to get away if I can help it. Dead still might.
Which one are you shooting at?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's this one here. A dead body still might have,
Okay,
please.
wow.
I think I rolled a 1 again.
Ooh, okay.
He is prone. I don't know if that gives the benefits.
How close am I? Because it was.
Yeah, he's just playing it.
It doesn't matter. How would I have had to roll
I
to
know.
hit him? Not much.
With a roll like that, You probably still miss.
Let's see. This is 6.5 feet, 15. So what is it total? 5, right?
It's 5.
Yeah.
You roll 1 and then a max on the second roll.
Isn't that stupid? Yeah, I hate it. Guess I missed. I'm jamming too hard. There's no bonus actions or anything. All right, I guess that's it.
What's your rate of fire? Do you have a rate of fire of 2?
It's
Shoot
1
twice?
because it's a big old
Oh,
pistol.
Up next in the queue, we have the Acolytes, who just got the call for retreat. With this, he's not even gonna try. The higher ups are calling for retreat, so he's gonna retreat. He makes a mad dash and jumps up onto the stage, using his full action. All right, Mateo.
Right. So our move is how many meters we can move, right? So if I move of 6, I get to move 6 meters.
Technically, it's your move times 2, but since
Even better.
square is 2 meters, it's just whatever your move stat is, that's how many squares you can move.
I see.
For this map, it seems. Indeed.
Or I'm gonna hop up on stage. I have a rate of fire of 2 with my or I can machete him or armor. Less damage though. Yeah, I
If
think I'm
both
gonna,
of your weapons have a rate of fire of 2, you can split the action, so you can shoot and
Ooh.
then go hack somebody.
that's very good to know. I'm gonna do it in the reverse order though. I'm gonna move one square closer to him. Pop him with the machete. And full damage. 19. 8 plus 6 minus 2 plus 2. So
Okay, so
19 to hit.
melee. So I'm doing opposing brawling. 19 to hit. His roll was a 21.
Oh, the bastard. So no hit on it.
Now he's able to sidestep the machete swipe.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna pop at him. I guess I'll go with the Beretta. That is the better shoot. That's a 21. 8 plus 7 minus 2 plus 1.
So yeah, that gets him.
Yeah, let's roll some damage. What's an aim shot? Do I have to call that in advance?
I wouldn't say no.
What is the benefit? Like I can.
I think it's a
Shoot him in
higher.
the dick.
It's a higher value, right? For like a called shot, you hit something specific.
Yeah, you're just looking for hitting specific body parts. Yeah, so like if you hit him in the head, there's a chart for special things that happen. Like critical headshot is like twice damage, stuff like that.
But I think it's harder for you to do so. Like your difficulty value goes up for that hit.
Oh yeah, it's a -8.
Oh, so
Oh,
I see.
less.
It's a negative to your roll instead of the difficulty value going up.
I was looking for that chart, but I don't want to drag it down too much. I'm gonna go. I'll just go with a regular shot. And how would it pop? That's 12 damage. 4, 2, and 5. It's gonna be 4, 2, 6. 12. Hopefully his armor is less than that.
Let's see damage. What'd you say the damage was again?
12.
12. Ooh, yeah. He only has a stopping power of 7. So he takes 5. Negates his armor by 1, so he only has a 6. Alright. Inquisitor is still looking the best.
Try to cut them off at the bottleneck here. This is the point in the movie where I'd like grab a fucking sandbag and shoot a rope and fly up into the rafters.
Actually.
They do have a lift system back here for that, which I appreciate the detail.
Up next is the vampire's turn, so I'm just going to take 3 shots. For, I'm going to say, this vampy boy right here. Misses his aimed shot at the Inquisitor. Vampy girl right here. Damn, also missed her shot. These vamps suck. Come on, Winston. What you got, dog? Damn. Yeah, no, they all failed. Alright. Since this is technically supposed to be the end of it, I'm gonna give all of you one more round. Take out these guys, maybe.
Okay. How far away would you say this monk guy is from me in the balcony?
We'll see. Be like around here. It's about 20 feet up, 20 feet down.
Okay.
I'd say about 40 feet.
If this guy's in the.
Or 40 meters or whatever.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna try to shoot him.
I'll go for it.
Rolled a 19. Oh, I needed a 20.
That blows.
Bummer.
Dang. No, you
Yeah.
want to try one more time, Mateo?
That's all right.
Actually, no, it'd be Dallas and then Mateo.
Oh boy, so
Boy.
I can try to hit. I can try to hit this guy back here. Or I can try to hit him. How many are left besides those two? Are those the only two left that we're trying to mess up?
He is prone as fuck, so it's really just him and him that are the remaining threats.
Since he's having a hard time moving, I'm going to move forward and try to get one of these guys. Since he's the furthest away, you said I can move up to my move speed. Interesting. Is that like the stat itself, move? 7, so it's going to be 3.
Yeah. Yes, you can move 7 squares. I mean.
3,
Or 14.
4, 5, 6. Okay, that puts me right at 6 meters, or maybe a little less. We're right at 6, a little more than 6 meters from this guy. And I'm going to take my attack on him. I can only shoot my weapon once, but that's okay. It does damage. 21? Does it hit him?
21.
Yeah, I guess it does, because, okay. We should tell you if it hits. It gives us all the things.
7 meters, 21. Yeah, that hits him. Absolutely.
Okay, 13 damage.
Let me see how much. I know this one is not looking good. Just to find out what it is.
Yeah, I'm going to get another pistol. I might use those homebrew rules that you've posted just to try to dual fists on 45s. That's it for me. I don't think I can do anything else. Get him, Mateo.
Armor.
Oh, yeah.
phone.
Okay. So I'm looking at the critical injuries table. I dropped
Dang.
those in chat. Does not have all
On
of
an
them.
unrelated note, after some math, Dallas, you killed the acolyte.
Yeah. Math. It comes for us all in the end.
Yeah,
Shazam.
Dallas is like, don't think so. Did you say one of them had a heavy pistol? Because Dallas is going to steal it if he can. He's going to loot it, I should say, if he can.
Not even done with the fight, looting bodies.
Yeah, I thought it'd been narrated earlier that one of them fell to the ground, or like we killed one that had one, and I was like,
Yeah, the acolyte has a very heavy pistol. So does the monk. He's got the biggest one. He's also a gunslinger build like Dallas is.
I want to see. Kill him, Mateo. Kill him so I can take his gun.
I'm gonna go for this fucker right in front of me. Trying to remember if there's penalties or close shots like that. Nice. Yeah, no, it's just a little lower, but whatever. I'm gonna go ahead instead with the machete. I'm gonna take a swing with that. And I'm gonna go for an aimed attack at the head. I only got an 11. That passes.
All right, now hold on. It's going to be an opposing brawling check.
Bring it.
So you got up in there, and it's like half now because you're using your machete. That's kind of cool.
Gives you some motivation for getting in the nitty gritty.
I kind of wanted to get a melee weapon for Dallas, so I didn't know why. Now I have a good reason.
Now the guy evaded that one too. His evasion's actually pretty high.
Going for another.
Oh, boom. What you got?
That's lower. That's 10.
Dang. Keep in mind, you can also use your luck points too.
So, question. On this, it says -8 for aim shot. And on some of them, it says like -5, -12. The head doesn't say that. It just says multiply the damage gets to your target's head armor by 2. Target is damaged, roll on the head side table.
Oh no, that's just when like the shot hits, whatever damage it does is multiplied by 2.
Yeah, but so on the app, it's taking away 8 for the aim shot,
Yeah.
but I don't see that in the head thing for the table. Do I still
Because I think it's
track that?
-8 for anything. Like all things are -8.
So so for a throw, it's -8 and then another -12. Because it says -12 to your check on that. Same with what was it? Some of them say like -8, -5. Yeah, torso.
Let's see.
If I don't get the -8, and that was a 19 and a 18. But if I do get the -8, then I'm sure both of them miss. I thought it was just minus for certain things, but that's good to know. I guess.
No, it's just a flat -8 for all aimed attacks.
That's it for me then.
All right.
Is there actually to move? Can I move through his space? Can I try to block this doorway or to move like over here?
I'll give you an opportunity to try to grapple him on his way out the door, because he's going to try to run since he's the last one.
Is that athletics?
That would also be brawling.
Okay, not bad. 13.
Damn, he rolled a 9. Yeah,
Yeah. All right.
you got him
That big
grappled.
guy has funky robes.
All right. Well, with the threats neutralized, that ends combat. I did not move the tokens, but you guys look around and notice all the patrons that were in here are gone. You notice that the mooks that you were fighting on stage were not the only henchmen that showed up. Some of them came through the sides. You see the bodies of bozos, inquisitors, as well as philharmonic vampires that have been decapitated and staked in various ways.
Jesus.
All right.
Oh look, Red, I see.
You see Mateo grappling with the monk. You see the clown still trying to crawl away inch by inch.
Dallas will cross.
I'll work my way
quickly.
down.
Yeah, Dallas will cross quickly and like raise his handgun to dude's head when he gets up to him.
This dude?
Yeah,
Or this dude?
yeah. He's mostly trying
I
to get
realized
him to
he was still
quit.
up.
He's mostly trying to get him to quit walking away. Like I know you've got him, and I want to help you restrain him, but I don't want him to be of any help either.
I gotcha.
I'm thinking about just killing him, but Dallas will stroll up and raise the gun like he is just going to execute him and say, "You got any good reasons there, House, that I shouldn't just put the bullet in your head?"
Say this creepy cybernetic clown will look at you and then laugh maniacally before
Dallas pulls trigger.
honking his own red nose, which beats loudly before exploding and blowing its own head off.
Ah! Does he
Clown
damage
cyanide
him?
capsules.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Clown
These guys are under strict orders not to be taken alive.
Respect. Been there. Been on those kinds of
Mateo,
missions.
like grappling him with one hand, the other hand like trying to get his gun underneath the guy's chin. You do not seem quite so developed there, friend. Anything you have to make this less painful for you? We can start at the toes and work our way up. Guy's a monk, way of the red nose.
Stop.
Hold on, let me pull up his stats real quick. Give me one more brawling check. He's going to try to break out.
Maybe crit. Here. Brawling. 14, not a crit, but not bad.
He's able to break away.
Bastard.
Would I have had time to get down there yet? It's a long walk.
You want to jump?
Yeah, you would have to go down the stairs and all that shit. But,
Yeah.
like if you run down,
I thought about jumping, but I was like, I don't know how fall damage works.
Yeah, that's the staircase right here, bro.
I'm asking because which one? Where at?
It'll lead right down there.
These-
So you can get down pretty quickly, I'd say.
Cool.
You're pretty much right over the staircase.
I
It looks like.
if you recall, I made 2 medications earlier today, and one of them is called Veritas. I can inject it into a person and take a drugs. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, resist torture drugs check, or they're in a hazy state for 10 minutes, and they have a hard time focusing. They also have like lowered things like that. So I'm gonna try.
Ooh, hold on. What's the resist drug and torture check?
It's a DV-17.
Damn, he just barely missed that. Alright. Crave will run across the stage and hit the monk with an air hypo full of this hazy drug, right as he's about to grab the rosary around his neck, giving you the suspicion that it is also rigged to explode. And he stops. Kind of reaches for it and misses a few times before stopping.
Oh.
And just kind of sits there.
That's fucking cool.
I don't know if we know how it's activated, but I'd probably tell them like snatch that thing off him.
His necklace looks cool. Let's pull it.
But especially after getting almost blown up in it.
Yeah, I'd hit him with it.
Yeah, I was supposed to say. Get it off of me.
Careful, guys. This is God C4.
Uh,
Mateo will.
and then I would
I like
I'd look.
half-
Sorry. Gonna say I'd just look at you guys and say, well, you all got about 10 minutes of suggestibility in this man before he hops up and scoots or something else happens to him. So use your time wisely. Ask him any questions.
I want to go for a kick. Just for just to piss off at him. Is that a brawling check?
To kick him in the stomach.
Yeah. Just
Please
fucking-
take the rosary off of him first.
Motherfucker, you trying to run from me?
Huh.
If I make a brawling
You guys,
attack,
yeah, God, this is, I hate referencing this, but there's a Rick and Morty episode where it's like Rick and Jerry's are on like this plane or whatever, and they give Rick this drug that makes him stupid and suggestible to make him not dangerous.
oh yeah, it's like that.
And that's just what it makes me think of. Like, you kick him and he's just like, ow, that hurt,
Ow, my tummy ache.
but doesn't do anything to fight you about it.
That's okay. No, it's more for me than for him.
Just, oh, what?
Professor. Oh, it's been a week. Professor.
Looks like you've been working on that
Hofstadter.
hate after all, House.
Yeah.
Hurry up and ask a man some questions.
I don't remember the professor's name.
Huntver,
Ruthford?
one
Is that
Lord
what-
Ruthven.
Ruthven?
Ruth-
Where is the?
Hunt-
I'll keep it simple. Where's the professor?
We know no professor. We serve the glorious Lord Ruthven.
Where is the cunt roof then?
He kind of laughs a little bit. He's like, he is in his den.
Which would
The
be.
dark layer.
Can I shoot off a
The
foot?
dark layer. Is that familiar to any of us?
No, not really. It's just
As much as it is like a
it's just a litter.
vampire fetish porn.
Where
Can we
is...
disarm the necklace? Is there a way to get that off without it blowing? Does anybody have like a
Maybe. He's just kind
disarm?
I think you just need to take a step back there, Mateo.
I am. What I was gonna say earlier. I'm gonna try to semicircle and at least get a good
There you go.
three
There you
meters
go.
away from him.
Dallas keeps his gun like semi-raised, not like straight arm or stiff arm or anything, but he's gonna keep it kind of up, pointed towards the guy almost lazily. Where is this dark layer at there, friend?
he's kind of he starts nodding a little bit, like he's kind of in and out of lucidity, and just starts making half sentences. Like what you're able to make out is things like combat zone, Night City, and chapel.
No, with combat centers. We're obviously in Night City.
Yeah.
Apple.
Combat
Well-
zones are like the areas outside of Night City
Well-
where war is
Well,
still
south
happening.
Night City.
Oh, I know there's a combat zone in Night City, so I thought it was
There's
referencing
a,
that. I see.
yeah, there's a couple, I think.
Oh yeah.
Can I, as the nomad who's probably traveled around, could we try to make a check to see if we recognize anything by that description? Chapel on the southwest end of the city. I heard that right.
So, see what specific check.
I do have like a one for like places I grew up. Oh shit.
Yeah, local expert. But that would only have to be for that specific district. It would have to be for South Night City.
Tracking.
I guess you could do streetwise.
Also wondering if I can't try to get in. Maybe I did last week and did not remember. I wonder if I can get into the university's architecture or go back to his office and get like into his architecture and try to find any files that could tell us about what chapel he might be talking about.
It's not a bad idea. I mean, when you were in there, you were looking for specific information. So there could have been something that's relevant now that you overmissed.
That's a big 7.
Big 7.
7. Nah.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
I mean, it's a big city. There's plenty of churches around.
So wait, is it in the city or outside the city?
Oh, it's in the city.
The combat zones are in the city.
I see.
Yeah, they're just
When I said that, it was outside.
lawless sections.
Well, I think there's more than just in the south. Like I think it makes like a kind of crescent throughout the
Oh,
middle of the
yeah,
city.
that's what I was saying. The combat zone's in the city. Okay, we're
Well, it's in South Night City, kind of like South Detroit, or you know.
That is an area to check. How long's it been since he got injected with this stuff?
I'd say it's only been about a minute or two.
Okay.
What is he doing with the women he has captured? And by the way, what the fuck is that, Brandon? Goddamn boots. Sorry. Seriously.
He'll tell you that the women are to be made his brides,
That ain't fucked up at all.
and he takes them to make them perfect.
Boy.
I doubt that.
By the way, this is South Night City right here.
I was thinking like literally south, but I see. I don't see a thing for that 25 or that.
I ain't sure we're gonna get much more out of this.
We got 9 more minutes. Why shoot them now?
Might make you feel better.
I've been on it. I've kicked him. I shot him in the foot.
Well, if anybody wants to give me a human perception check on this guy,
I will. I'll do my
Let's see, you too
best.
quick with the questions there.
Human perception. What is that under? Take social, Devin. It's got to be what it's under.
11.
Yeah, mine's only 5, so you.
I rolled an 11.
We all rolling? I will roll.
Oh, McDonald's is over there. We can stop by on the way.
Very nice.
Happy
Okay.
meal. I love the university
Like,
in the fucking war zone.
that's on the edge.
I don't see none of the numbers in it seem to be a chapel.
I rolled a 15.
Yeah. 15.
I'm trying to get it to roll my character. I don't know why it won't.
That was while looking at this guy, determining your next course of action. You can see this man is a little broken. He's excited to be in service of the Lord Ruthven, but he's also immensely terrified. Like everything about this man's identity, even the fact that he was an Inquisitor and was in the Inquisitor's gang, he abandoned and left to Lord Ruthven. He's a shell of himself, and he seems very brainwashed.
This one might be better off with a bullet in his brain. He doesn't ask anything you might have left, but might be best to be merciful.
Asked him where the guy was. We asked him what he was doing with the girls. How the fuck does the TV reporter wrapped up with this? That's driving me nuts.
What was he doing with the head's a good question. What was your vampire lord doing with a head? off a dead body.
Well, it wasn't a living body.
You'll have to be a little bit more specific.
Oh, well,
My lord
that
takes many.
makes
My
more
lord
sense.
takes many troops.
Oh boy. Well, it sounds like we're looking for a church with a graveyard. Any big graveyards down there? You know what? I'm sure we can find out. Dallas will raise his pistol fully. Any last questions there, fellas?
Lord takes it. Sounds like you get it. Fucking shoot him.
Good lord. That sounds I'd look at Dallas for a second and be like, brother, you're real quick to execute somebody. It might be salvation for him yet. I'll sit down beside him for a second and I'll say, now listen, you got here somehow. You gotta know where you came from. How'd you wind up at the theater?
Top drop.
We're here. We're here under orders from Lord Ruthven. His will is all that dictates.
I don't wanna know what you came here for. I don't really. I wanna know how you got here and where you came from.
We came from.
Came from
Kind of laughs at you a little bit. Whatever brainwashing this guy has.
I'll sigh really deep.
It runs deep, buddy. Ruthven's a
I'm
god.
gonna sigh really deep and just lay down on the stage and then look at Dallas and be like, all right, I guess shoot him.
I respect that you tried, House, but some people are very, very good, and many organizations
drugs on this. Fuck.
stripping away anything a man has to call his own. Black, black, black.
We got a location in a
Yeah,
rough area.
We got some good stuff. Dallas will do the
Just
thing.
for some stone, just for some stone cold flavor, Dallas. He'll look at you and say, "To dust I shall return." Right before you shoot him in the face.
Damn straight.
So
Black, black, black.
Taylor rolls his eyes and gags. Yeah.
I will reload my revolver because I'm paranoid.
All right, good job, y'all. You took out the mooks.
Moves.
Got a little bit of information.
And
At this
public
point,
execution. A show as well.
for nothing other than theatrics, and for whatever remaining patrons happen to be inside the concert hall, you hear the squeaking of bats coming from the PA system, followed by a plume of holographic smoke that comes out of the middle of the stage, revealing the master himself.
Theater
shit
kids are
Rick.
fucking weird.
He says, my production of Dracula is in shambles. Some of my children are dead, and I am beside myself with grief. Leave, all of you. And he gestures broadly. He looks at you guys and says, I need time to think and to bury my dead. I may summon you again, but now is not the time. And then he dismisses you with a vague gesture before disappearing.
Did he hear our discussion with that dude? Does he know that Ruthven's behind the disappearances?
I don't know.
Let's say, wasn't he the one that hired us to clear
He
his
was on
name?
top.
Now that we know who it is.
He was too busy rushing beneath the stage for the trapdoor to make that
That's
entrance.
fair. Alright, he's gone. Alright. Well, I guess that means we better get the fuck out.
Right, when you guys leave the concert hall, you'll notice that nobody stuck around. Not even the security guards that you saw.
Weak.
Right?
Paid off, or were they pissed?
Sus?
Like, everybody fucking left after this happened.
Don't like that, thanks.
Did any of the vampires, quote unquote, that we met die?
No one that you met.
Is the creepy
Just a
Barker
bunch
dude
of-
still out there? Oh,
You ever? Yeah. Nah, I'd say he fled. He's gone.
nobody. We're good.
Do we walk outside and meet some new friends?
Maybe.
Possibly.
But now, one of the vampires on your way out will let you know that the master will contact you when situations change.
Interesting.
And thus starts all of y'all's 1 week of downtime. You don't know it'll be a week, but it will take a week for the master to contact you. So you got a week to heal up, restock, do anything you might want to do.
Does he pay us because we got him the information that it wasn't the vampires who were behind it? You're clear. It was this fuck.
Doesn't well, I mean, yeah, but nothing you can really prove.
Yeah, we haven't nailed the guy yet. We're not
All-
gonna get our money until we nail the guy.
All the information you have right now still points to the fact that a vampire did it.
Told the reporter.
Okay. I know some things that Dallas wants to do, but I feel like walking out, he's gonna go, "Any of y'all have a place to crash?"
He'll like flies his head towards John, or like twitches his head.
I see.
That actually, I was actually going to ask about that.
I see. Not much has changed. I'm assuming Dallas probably stays at like a Lazarus barracks. So like he'd say, I don't really have a personal space. I guess y'all all couldn't sleep
Yeah,
where
you-
I normally do.
You probably have like a container hotel or some shit like that.
Is it big enough to accommodate everyone, even just for like a night or just to hang out? Like,
Probably. But let me check the specific stats on it.
okay, if I have like an apartment-esque abode, we can go there. Doesn't make sense. A professional soldier should
We haven't-
afford his own living space.
We haven't ever really discussed this, but being a part-time Ripper Doc, I probably would have a space somewhere where I'm doing kind of work and stuff like that too. So
Yes, I want our hideout to be your fucking
maybe that could
sleazy
fly.
black market Ripper Doc location.
Oh yeah, you could.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say with all your shit, you definitely have some kind of clinic somewhere.
Yeah, even if it's a little place underneath this street.
If only for you guys to crash in the waiting room or whatever.
Okay. So, sometime like on the way there, or maybe sometime after they got there, you want to tell us about your little Ripper Dog place? Do you have a description for it?
Oh yeah. It's not particularly nice or anything, but it is clean and mostly sterile. Just a fairly plain-looking little building, not particularly large. There's the most nice-looking thing inside the whole room is probably actually just the chair off in the corner that has like a bunch of fancy appendages and lights and stuff that are kind of hoisted above it with a very clean-looking stainless steel table. And a lot of implements and equipment and stuff like that. If you scan the room, there's a couple of small living quarter items. There's probably like a fridge, the basic amenities for food, maybe a cot or two, a couch to sort of crash on and lean up against, things like that. There's a TV, it's probably broadcasting whatever random news is going on during the day, but it's not particularly welcoming. Like it's not heavily lit. The floor is made of concrete, and it's got like a drain in the middle of it.
This looks comfy AF. On the way there, Dallas wants to find a private moment and do the first thing that I sent you the list for. He wants to call his Lazarus contact, or superior, or whatever, and just do a check-in. He preferred to do this where no one could hear him talking, just in case he has to talk business, but it's the first thing he would do.
Going for eavesdrop.
And of course, if that was an uneventful call, he wants to. The next morning, he's gonna mention to everybody that I'd like to go make a hookup with a weapons dealer if we're gonna be into this for more than a day or two.
Ooh, that's actually not a bad idea.
I only have the 500 eddies, I think.
Yeah, I don't
I
have
don't
very much at
have
all.
actually spending power.
Ben, that reminds me, because I noticed when I was rolling, me and you had talked, and you convinced me to get an assault rifle that had a sniper scope on it instead. I realized the stats I was rolling were for a sniper rifle directly, so I adjusted that on the sheet. The DD values will probably be different next time I attack, because that's what I have in my inventory on the app, but I wanted to let you know I did that, so that you weren't just like, what the hell's happening?
Yeah, the assault rifle and the sniper rifle had the same damage output. It's just they have the different DV values because of distance. So it's
Yeah, when you
assault
told me
rifle
that,
with
you
a
were like, they do the
sniper
same
scope is
damage.
effectively-
Cool. I was like, yeah, I'm just going to take the assault rifle. It seems like it's a better option generally, and just put a sniper scope on it, it'll be fine.
To reload, but I'm not seeing a way to do that.
if we really gonna be going on, into the midst of it, I'd like to have at least an explosive or two. Maybe we can pull what we have.
A lot of the grenades, you have to have a
let me check
grenade
really
launcher
quick.
to use.
There are some we could throw.
What? The ones you can throw are like a smoke grenade, like stun grenade. I was looking at
any of like the ammo grenades.
Any of the ammo grenades, but if
You can use
buy
them
gear,
as throwing. Yeah, just use the you just use a different stat for it. That's all.
I do already have a flashbang and 2 smoke grenades. I bought those when I was doing my initial kit up.
tear gas, smoke, sleep, poison. Oh, incendiary is probably what we're looking for.
check to see if it's in.
I think now would probably be a good time to tell you guys too that I have cyberware. My glasses lets me see through smoke without like negating any ability or ability to hit things. So if we ever need to do that,
I see what you're saying about them all being like utility grenades.
Which we have a grenade launcher would be a problem. But I think smoke and one other were the only ones I found that were not,
I see a couple, but like you said, they're all kind of fancy. There are some that lower armor and stuff.
Okay, poison.
Yeah. I don't think I can afford another gun as much as I would like one. Because we got a little bit of money last session. But, oh, I can. Yeah.
Your Lazarus contact would be able to get to any weapon you would want to get, really.
That's how he would normally get stuff. I will go ahead and buy another very heavy pistol like I have, so now he has like 244 magnums through my Lazarus contact. They're Militech. If anyone cares about that kind of thing, we buy that real quick. I now have 420 Eddies. I should have a good bit of ammo. So, Dallas will tell everybody maybe the next morning after they sleep off that fight, he'll say, gonna place a call today to get a little more equipment. Anybody need anything? Probably be Militech.
Machine gun ammo? Not a lot. I guess it's a lot in machine gun, but
Yeah, just basic rifle ammo.
I'm gonna have to buy some ammo too, so I'm gonna go deduct that on my sheet.
ammo.
Yeah, go once, going twice.
I think I'm all right. I mean, I could always use some more ammo. I definitely popped a few rounds. Nothing,
gonna get
but I just need assault
50.
rifle ammo.
I'm gonna get 50 of the rifle.
50. I like to think as he's going out after you say that, as Dallas is going through it, don't forget to wow me the Eddies, Nomad. He's gonna go.
Can event mode notification pops up, but it's for a request, not for a give. And it's labeled car rental.
So Dallas,
shit.
Dallas will make that quick trip, to the Lazarus contact to get his new handgun and the ammo that I bought, plus the ammo for Mateo, and he'll zip back. Unless Lazarus has anything for me.
What happens on like a long rest? Do we restore hit points, patch up ammo? What's the thing there?
Yeah, you restore hit points now that you're out of combat and you're resting and all that shit. Your armor will have to be repaired. Which you can do. Which you can do as part of your rest thing. Yeah.
Okay, is that like a check we make, or is that like something we have to pay for?
I need clarification on that, actually.
That's a good point.
I guess if it were a thing, it would be like an armor repair skill.
While Ben's looking that up, something else I had on my list. Dallas would like to try to find time over the week at some point where he has an opportunity to approach Crave privately. He's gonna, when he gets the opportunity, he's gonna say, "Hey there, House. I had some things I wanted to talk to you about. I got a question."
Yeah, all right. Shoot.
First, what's up with the fancy kicks?
Do you have nice shoes?
He had called out in his character description that his shoes were like much nicer than the rest of his outfit.
I did notice that too.
Hey, you know, a man walking and I say, I don't really try to stick out too much like a sore thumb. My clothes are plain but clean. Shoes, though, I just got a thing for 'em. I like clean ones. I like the way they look. If I ever find any nice ones, I'll probably try to snag them. It's more of a collection thing, just for fun.
Fucking sneakerhead. Puts on plastic bags over his shoes before a fight.
I was about to say, are your boots military issue?
What he would have been wearing when he met him was actually more like, I wouldn't call them like high top Nikes, but it would be something sort of similar, like just very clean looking high top.
Okay.
I like the specification what he was wearing when you met him. Like he's gonna have different sneakers every day. There's just a sneaker rack in his
He's a shoe
fucking
freak.
hideout.
Alright. I like that Dallas, nods his head.
Hey, you don't know what's hidden.
I can respect a professional appearance. I imagine you might have a question or two about that scene between the Nomad and myself.
Look at you and sort of nod a little bit. Say, I was a bit curious, but who am I to get in the middle of a lover's quarrel? You guys handle your business.
Is that what he told you?
Oh no, he didn't tell me nothing. I got eyes.
I find it a little hard to believe that, Hoss, that y'all didn't discuss even a little bit him about shooting me in a parking lot.
Honestly, the primary thing that I was concerned with is making sure he wasn't about to shoot me in the parking lot. Once we clarified that, I didn't care too much about what your history was. I did ask if it was going to get in the way of our business, but, as long as it doesn't do that, what's between you is between you. Don't let it f up in a bad time, because I'm not looking to die because you two are getting cross.
If we didn't have a shootout then, I don't think we'll have one anytime soon. Well,
Just waiting for one of us to have a stray bullet. Whoops.
Well, I like your, like you said, I may be giving you business in the future, and if you haven't seen already, when Dallas leaves, you would see he has like an attachment that runs from like the base of his neck down his spine. He's got one of the heavier duty looking ones, I guess you would say.
Before you walk off, I will tell you, hey, when you two were having your little moment out front, I didn't just turn around and reapproach because I was curious. Contrary to what you might think based on my background, I don't think killing for the sake of it is, it's not really my cup of tea. So just know that if he was going to try something legitimate, I was going to
Go into what?
disarm him. I was approaching to try and snatch the pistol up if it actually looked like he was going to pull the trigger.
As he's kind of walking away, Dallas will kind of throw a hand over his shoulders. He done tried to kill me once and fucked it up. I don't think he'd succeed again. He's just gonna
Fire no
keep on.
shots, mother. Mateo pops his head. I fired no shots, motherfucker. You are the one who fired. I guess I did. Okay, yeah, that's fair. I see what you're saying.
What was I gonna say? Did you get a ruling on the armor thing, Ben? Because I would also like to do that.
It seems it would. I don't know. From everything I see, it seems like it just repairs after the rest too. Implying that you like replace it, replace components, or just replace the armor. What did it say?
Patch job.
Dallas will repair his armor while he thinks on that conversation.
As soon as y'all two come back
Just
in,
yeah.
I'll also go back
Seems like it
out.
just repairs. Yeah.
I'll just go back out with Crave. Like, what the fuck did he tell you? I kid. But he's talking shit, wasn't he?
I didn't tell you
Funny
the real
Amazon.
reason why.
First language.
I didn't tell you the real reason why I like to wear clean shoes. You'll find out maybe one day.
I wonder about that. I was like,
It-
Do you wear them when you're
It's
with
it's nothing. It's nothing too deep, honestly. It's just funny. It's just like a hokey thing. It's like a personal thing.
I'm waiting for Dallas to figure out because I think you said that Crave served. So I'm waiting for Dallas to find out because Dallas served. He'll get to be like, "You're a vet too." Blah blah blah. Okay. I only have one more thing on my downtime list. Anybody else want to do anything on their downtime? One more thing.
I want to party.
I didn't want to do. You want a party? Oh my.
No, I will. I spent one of my. Obviously, I spent one of the 2 items I can get on me from a medical standpoint. So I'm going to re-up. I'm actually going to make a rapid detox this time, so that if anybody does want to go partying, to get hooked on drugs, I can hook you up.
Do we go party? Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah. Well,
So I had 2 things I wanted to do. One of them was I wanted to write a program for my cyber deck. So I'm going to flavor this that Dallas stays home on his computer because that's what Devin would do. It just feels right.
it's good. It would be fun for
Cutting it out a bit.
pop chat that I want to do. All good stuff.
You're cutting out pretty good, Ben. It was hard to understand that.
Like, pop in chat. What you want to do?
You could pop into chat what you want to do.
What do you want the program to be able to do?
Oh, I'm gonna buy one that's on the list. I'm just gonna flavor it like he's writing it.
Oh, yeah, go for it. Go for it. Oh.
Well, most of them are like mythical creature names. It seems like a fun bridge from Cybertech to fucking D&D.
So yeah, I do see Kraken and Lich.
A little
That's
bit,
like
yeah.
the really strong ones. There's so many more than I was expecting. Are y'all going to go party? Is that a thing? This is what
I'm
Dallas is gonna
deciding.
do.
Because part of me is like, if I do, I think there's a chance I might do something stupid. So I'm leaning against it right now.
You do you, boo.
This is a party song. It sounds like.
It does sound like a vibe.
I mean, my clinic is like a 3-minute walk away from a club of some sort. Kind of intentionally so. Bunch of drugged up idiots stumble down into my clinic late at night, and they're like, "Man, you know, it'd be real sick if I had metal fingers." And I'm like,
Let's do it.
"I could do it."
I see you're up to your Dr. Doofenshmirtz shit. But much
It's more like
worse.
Dr. George working.
Yeah, I must say, but much worse.
Cutting off limbs, putting things back
I
where they
just
don't
like to
belong.
take advantage of. I take advantage of unsuspecting idiots. Night City at its finest, you know.
I think Mateo will spend a lot of the time outside of the hut, outside of the base, and just like driving through the streets of South City trying to find some type of chapel.
Smart.
Give me a streetwise check. Or a perception
No. Gotta make a drive check somehow. Streetwise, I think is the word for it. Look at my perception. Streetwise is 0 plus 5. Not you, perception's 4 plus 10, so I'll do that. 13. which is the next to highest I could roll on that. Highest I could roll without critting, I guess.
So, like, you driving around South Night City, which, I mean, the places you're able to drive around. But it being a combat zone, there's a few roads that are blocked off with rubble, a lot of buildings are destroyed, that kind of thing. You see a few buildings that look like they might be chapels, but nothing really concrete. Nothing you can see just from driving around.
Okay. I don't think I would do any solo investigating, so I'll just do the drive.
Yeah, not in the combat zone.
Yeah. I bulletproof glass for a reason, motherfucker. Alright, I guess I go back. Try to get to bed before fucking Dallas does. Make him sleep on the couch.
I like to think like if you
At
come
some point in the night, I was gonna say, at some point in the night, you guys will get a text message from Akihiko telling you that Barbara Dahl has gotten in contact with him, apologizing for her crudeness during her emotional bout of whatever, and would like to thank you guys properly for retrieving the head of her husband.
Mateo, who was not... Joey was not here for that, so I'd like to think Mateo was not here for that. You brought the head? Jesus Christ.
give back his rightful owner.
Yeah. But you gave her a head at a cafe on campus? Jesus Christ. She had to walk to her car. And not even in the jar, just
Hey,
bag
listen.
dripping.
Nobody ever accused me of being particularly tactful. Okay.
Gotta make an entrance. Where are we supposed to meet? Did he say where we're supposed to meet her at? If not, Dallas will text you back.
Well, I'll ask Akihiko, did she thank us well when he sent, or Eddie-san?
He'd say to meet him at the afterlife at his normal spot, and he'll go through details with you. So, bam, whenever you guys show up.
What district is your house in, Josh Crave?
That's a good question. I don't know. I didn't think that far ahead.
Safe house or two in Little Europe. Nice to have somewhere different views.
You may run from the law.
Look who's fucking talking. The law himself.
I am private contractor. I don't work for the police.
You work for the military, though, yeah?
No longer.
But you did. And once a narc, always a narc.
Alright. Dallas wants to go in, glare at Mateo, have a shot, order a drink, and go talk to Akihiko.
Same. Another sidecar. Mostly for the car fund, and that's it.
Sidecars are delicious.
Oh, it's almost empty. Something bad's gonna happen. Oh no! Is it really, really early or really, really late?
I see, yeah. This is, not good.
I say this.
Gonna
this
order a Arasaka car bomb.
Yeah.
It's
It's better than a Hiroshima car bomb.
This is an uneventful Wednesday afternoon at the bar. No one's even really here except for Akihiko.
Even the bartender be drinking.
Yeah, they're rolling silverware, doing cash outs, that kind of thing.
Stop. Rolling silverware triggered me. Devin would just walk and not get a drink because Devin has done that before. But Dallas will go get a drink and make her go back behind the bar to make him a drink. Because he's that kind of asshole.
Your backs, yeah.
She'll act like it doesn't annoy her, but it does.
Mateo tips 30% for it.
Not a good limit.
I'm behind the bar making my own drink when that happens.
You're putting fucking Vicodin in yours, shit.
Bloop. I guess they need to come closer.
Blub blub.
Blurp blurp. Dallas with his shiny new pistol on his other hip.
Oh,
You gotta
I'll
show
also
up
note
like
when we
Akihiko.
left this morning.
Oh,
Sorry, I was gonna say when we left this morning, I did make a wardrobe change. I liked your suggestion, so I am wearing like some big black combat boots. And I've also changed into literally all the clothes I own are just like, the t-shirts you get that have like the really big wide open collar that just show like it's not a V-neck, but it's like I can't remember what they call it, where like the collar is just really low and kind of goes all the way around really low. I was wearing a white one, now I'm wearing a black one with like an argyle pattern sort of still cardigan looking thing over it.
There you go.
More fancy shoes.
Mateo's wearing the same thing he always wears because he doesn't have a place to keep clothes. So
I say Dallas's outfit's pretty much the same. He, like I said, he's very private military, PMC.
Alright, upon seeing you, Akiko will ask you how that weird vampire job went.
well,
Not all of us got shot.
Mateo with like 2 patches of gauze on him. Got shot 3 different times.
Dang.
Usually.
Seemed like a pretty simple investigatory job, huh? How'd you guys get into a firefight?
Seems like the professor on campus, Professor Doofenshmirtz, was getting involved with certain. Seemed a little more obsessed with the vampiric than we originally thought. Seemed to resent the club for it.
Hunter Ruthven is a fucking psychopath.
Yeah, sounds like it. It's a vampire name if I ever heard one. Unrelated, how does acclaimed anchor woman Barbara Dahl add into this?
Husband's head was found in Ruthven's refrigerator.
Ain't
So
she
it's a
right
very
there?
cute
Can't
food.
you ask her yourself?
No, that's not her. That's
Okay.
the updated Bakaneko. That's for Barbara.
Okay. Interesting.
Well, it seems like you guys are having quite an interesting little mission, huh?
Keeps us from getting bored.
Well, I seem to have a vested interest in you guys at this point. So with that, I would like to send my own personal netrunner with you guys. That's kind of a backup. And then he gestures to Bakaneko. Barbara, you can jump in if you want, baby.
Yeah, that's me. She's just gonna
Alright, you want to
frankly wave at you guys.
Well,
Mhm.
you can't be worse than this guy. And I'll give a little gesture to Dallas.
Small shrug.
You want to tell us about Bakaneko and like what she looks like and all that?
Yeah. So Bakaneko is your token cat girl for this campaign. I'm gonna post image in chat. So she's got the like cutesy little headphones. Absolutely has a little Hello Kitty bow. Like when you think of kawaii anime girl, that's her. She's got the cybernetic LED whiskers in her cheeks. Not like true whiskers, but like you'll see. She's just wearing some cute little like kimono streetwear. You know, my typical purple haired heterochromia girl.
I was about to say.
I might have a type.
Sci-fi Sodina.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sticking the fucking like on your shoulders, the little like that like
Yeah.
circuit line. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
A lot of them,
Yeah.
a lot of people have them, and like, if you have the neural implants, you have anything like that, you have some like on your neck, like the sides or back of your neck, etc., etc.
Interesting. Oh,
Yeah, her cyberware is not like all entirely visible. Most of it's probably, I would say, hidden under her little kimono jacket. But she does have a tail, ears, the bright cheek markings, and she does have claws, like actual claws.
She wearing
vintage baby metal blaring from her headphones.
I was supposed to say, does she have virtual reality goggles on? Can Dallas see her cyber deck? I think you said it's mounted on their arm. Is that right?
You never asked to see the deck on the first thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say you shouldn't ask a girl questions like that.
I'm wondering if I could see if Dallas can see it on her person. He doesn't not necessarily ask her.
I would think it's probably like under her sleeve, like her kimono sleeves. So it might not necessarily be like
Let's see.
actively visible. She's got her cute little headset, you know. And then she's gonna for Nico to come into her lap.
Cat is a man, just so you know. It's a little unsettling. I don't think I know that as a
Nico and I
Mateo.
go way back. Give him all the kissies on the little head like you would a normal cat, but he's totally okay with it.
Do you give him butt scritches? Because then I have concerns.
Oh yeah, he gets his little booty pats.
Oh!
Oh, boy.
Nico kind of tolerates it, but you can kind of tell he's not about it. He kind of grumbles a little bit.
Like he's just saying that, but he like arches into the scratches a little bit more.
I was gonna say, Buck and Echo probably has a couple of little treaties that she gives him. Just things stashed away in her sleeves.
Liver.
We definitely appreciate the help, House. Talking to the fixer. His name left my brain for a second.
Akihiko.
Yeah, name left my brain for a second.
You can call him Aki if you want.
I'll try to use that to remember his name. Akihiko. Appreciate the help, House. We got a lead or two to run down, so the help is appreciated.
On that note, none of you have anything chapel in South Night City.
Near graveyard, it sounds like. Oh, wait a fucking second. We need to find out where Barbara Doll's husband was buried.
On that note, Akihiko is gonna send you the details and the coordinates to Barbara Doll's office, where she can meet you personally. He's gonna give you all. He's gonna give you all 500 as a reward from her personally, but she would like to thank you in person.
Would this be too much publicity for what you are for your business?
Who you asking?
In what way?
I just want to make sure we're not giving you any unwanted eyes on what's happening. I know it's not your business being vetted.
Nah, I like to keep my hands clean. Don't worry. He kind of gestures to you guys as the group of dirty mercs.
We do dirty stuff, indeed. We do the dirty.
Blood splatters on everything but Craven's boots.
Alright then, well, fellas. Sounds like we got an appointment or two.
God damn it! Now I have enough money for the thing I wanted to do on downtime. That's okay.
You say she wired us 500, or we're getting 500?
You already received the 500, but she would like to thank you in person.
See.
She's busy, so she can't leave the office, so she wants you guys to meet her there.
Yeah, alright. Well,
Just pick up your thing on the way. It's fine.
That's a good point.
Or we'll talk later. You're actually my help.
We stop by the local Home Depot and pick up a rocket launcher for Mateo.
Yeah, there you go.
I want to be the rocket.
Munitions.
Cyber
are us.
armed.
Just whoever has stats and heavy weapons.
Not me. Oh, I guess me. It's
Alright.
a pistol, though.
I haven't decided where Barbara's office will be, so I'm just gonna say it's in Little Europe somewhere. So
Yeah, it is.
That's
Sounds
where
like
y'all
we're
heading.
staying at one of Mateo's slums tonight.
My slum is a hostel. It's just fucking like 17 different people sleep there randomly when they can. I say, yeah, we hit that up.
Yeah, let's go talk to her, see if we can find out where her husband was buried. Might be worth looking into.
Well, you guys go up, you guys get waved through by reception, they're expecting you. Barbara's giving them details of your appearances and all that. You walk in, Miss Doll is in the middle of a phone conversation, but she kind of smiles at you and holds a finger up for a second, and swiftly finishes it and hangs up. She greets you all warmly, and asks you how you've been. Thanks you for finding her husband's head.
Better than could be, mademoiselle.
Speak for
Again, my sincerest apologies about our heavy-handed handoff.
We you have to understand we was in a hurry at the time, and we are still looking to figure out who might have done that to your husband there. You mind letting us know where he was buried?
Well, he was buried in the mausoleum in the executive zone, but he was put in the mausoleum, so I don't really know how they could have gotten in there.
Executive.
What is the
zone.
executive?
She kind of looks over at a photo of her husband and kind
Oh, it's all the way over
of
here.
rubs it a little bit longingly, a little bit.
Don't be weird, man. Okay, let's see here.
Finger
Over all the
yourself.
way over there.
Buck and Echo's gonna lean in to look at her picture and be like, "Oi, what you got there, Bobby?"
You want to give me a perception check on that?
Ooh,
Ah!
yeah. Let me pull it up. Ooh, can I do it from my character sheet? Was that what you were fixing earlier?
Might be able to.
I seem to be able
Okay,
to
Probably have to
see.
roll from the app.
I was about to say I can't.
Yeah.
Roll,
You open
I can't roll like specific stat. No, I can't roll skills. I can roll attacks and stuff.
Hey, I did roll it from the thing. Hold on. I don't know where it went.
Oh,
I heard
hey,
it ding. It worked.
you don't really notice anything out of the ordinary, Bakaneko, but yeah, this is a picture of them on their wedding day.
How grim.
How long ago is that?
Mhm.
Is there a creepy professor in the background?
Just say that was about 5 years ago. Tragically, not long enough.
Never enough.
I remember my sister got so drunk she fell down the chapel stairs.
Chapel stairs? Chapel stairs!
Obvious hook is obvious.
All three of us immediately like freeze, catch, and like try not to look at each other. Like,
She's telling us a tragic story about how her sister died, and we're over here like, what chapel? Where was your wedding held? In a war zone?
Well, I used to. It wasn't a war zone back then, but it was the Union Chapel on the edge of the South Night City.
Union Chapel. Okay, so it's the next county over. We're good.
you know, that's in the combat zones now, right?
Well, now it is.
I see.
But it used to be a nice area.
I see. You've been very helpful, man. Much obliged.
I don't know if we asked her as a previously. Are you aware of Professor Hamburger?
Ruthven.
Ruthven.
Ruthven? That is, his vampire name's Ruthven. What's his actual name?
It's Hunter.
Huntfer. Professor Huntfer.
Actually-
Lord Ruthven.
I'm not going to call him by his fucking vampire name. What?
Right. They
Barely
didn't actually
just-
give him a first name, so I'm just gonna go with fucking like Kenneth or something.
Kenneth Huntfer.
Yeah, his name's probably Bob, like
Yeah.
Billiam Huntford, but he goes
No.
I
by.
was gonna go with Eric.
Kenneth was Barbara's husband. Gregory. He's supposed to be Gregory. That's what it is.
Gregory Huntford. Okay. Scared.
Were you familiar?
You sure
with
his name isn't Ken?
I'm
Is
just
it-
kidding.
nah. Ken is the name of the head you found.
Oh.
Mm.
You weren't there for that. It's understandable. You.
Kenneth.
Were you aware of this individual and his fascination with you? He seemed to be.
We talked to her
More
about
than
this.
a-
She didn't seem worried about it.
Yeah,
I was not here for that.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
she didn't know at the time. Professor Hunter teaches at she had a psychology class with him back when she was getting her degree in journalism,
Oh, that's where it all began.
but they don't have a personal relationship.
He never tried to reach out. He had the photo of you, kissed, signed.
hmm
Very
Yeah, she said it was.
intimate.
You guys asked her about that, and it was an autograph. She mass produces them. She mass signs them and kisses the corners of all of them.
I thought she had like a kiss stamp that she was just doing.
Even better, yeah.
More or less, yep.
Hmm.
She's a heartthrob, and she knows it.
Okay, well. If and y'all don't have anything else.
Make like a whatever the equivalent of an insight check is.
Human perception.
Just that she has not had any pre-existing relationship or ongoing relationship. That's 12.
She slept with him to get A's.
Well, yeah, no. She's telling the
Slept with
truth.
him to get- Slept with him to get D's. No, he points at her chest. He slept with him to get those D's, if you ask me. So as we
Yeah.
were, I don't think I have anything else to ask her. We know the chapel. We know where it's at.
Yeah, know where to try to go now. Okay, well,
Say,
Why did
mostly
he get
because
that head, though?
I forgot to bring this up, so it's gonna happen now. You guys get a message from one of the Philharmonic vampire representatives,
Oh, it's
and
Phil.
they ask you to meet them. Yeah, right. They ask you to meet them at the chapel, not the chapel, the symphony hall.
They've known all this time.
Yeah, the
What
master
inconvenient
has
timing.
some. Right. Yeah, the master wants to talk to y'all.
okay.
I will respond. We have information on the location of Professor Hunter. How do I say, is this urgent without sounding like an asshole? Would you rather us pursue that lead or meet you?
He would rather you meet him. It pertains to the hunt.
Sounds like he might have something else to tell us before we go down there. Worth a listen, at least.
I'm gonna shoot you straight. I'm sick and tired of listening to these vampires and their weird delusions, but I guess we could talk to him for a minute.
He is the one paying us the house. Might be worth hearing what he says before we go in there, guns blazing. We can do that afterwards, don't get me wrong.
Last time we went in there, we were guns blazing, so it totally seems appropriate.
Yeah, I thought it worked out well.
You didn't get shot 3 times.
Character building, Mateo.
When we get there, I want to look for the trapdoor he used to pop up on the stage and see if I can pop up out of it.
The master, we have been waiting for you. Oh god.
When you guys show back up at the symphony hall, you'll see the same scene as when you first showed up at the campus. Students running around, teachers trying to get to classes, advertisement drones, that kind of thing. There's very little that indicates that there was ever even a gunfight here a few days ago.
Wait, at the symphony hall there's students and stuff?
Well, it's at the edge of the campus.
I see, okay.
Yeah.
It's Night City, they're used to it.
Last time you saw the symphony hall, it was lit up with a bunch of different colored lights. There was a loud bass of dance music going on, that kind of thing, bustling with people. It's the opposite this time. You see a cold, dark, empty concert hall that now resembles a mausoleum.
How dreary.
The vampires hang out in the dark inside the symphony hall by the dim light of flickering red candles in front of their black tapestries. You know how it is. Vampire Den.
Oh god.
They turned off the
Elbow.
lights on Broadway for this. This is so sad. I tried to
God.
theater shooting. Hate to see it.
I elbow Dallas. I'm like, you reckon we could just burn this thing down from the outside and be done with them?
Let's
They're on fire exits, I checked,
let's-
actually.
Let's get our eddies first there, House. But goddamn, I feel like I should take my hat off. Downright dour in here. Let's go find the master.
Their friends passed away. They were shot while people were shooting at us, so Not saying we're at fault by any means, but if you weren't standing where you're standing, that guy who looked like Blade wouldn't have been shot. I'm just saying. Mr. Sniper?
You guys approach the stage. The Philharmonic vampires lurking in the corners, watching you as you approach. In a very similar theatrical fashion, and through the very same trapdoor, the master emerges, welcoming you to his abode.
You rank?
I hope. Actually, he'll ask you if you found anything else about Ruthven.
We believe that we have his location.
Okay.
His den.
Sorry, that's sus.
Oh
You called us here to tell us something and immediately started asking questions. That's sus.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, I mean, he needs to know if you guys
See if we
have any leads on him. because he has a little task for you guys. He kind of hinted at it a little bit during the production, but he's putting out a kill order on Roosman.
Oh my.
With the state of things, he has neither the resources nor manpower to exterminate him. So he's gonna send you guys.
So what I'm hearing is you might add an additional fee to our arrangement in exchange for this person dead. Psychopath dead, really.
If you bring me the head of Lord Roosman, I will throw in an extra 1,000 eddies per head. Well, per contractor.
All right, he's did that.
So you guys will get 3,000 instead of 2.
So produce the body of the girl and produce his head. That's not a bad deal.
Well, then also get adequate documentation
Yeah, we have to
so you
clear
can
your
kind of prove
name,
that
I
Roosman did it.
understand.
Mm-hmm.
The Inquisitors, are they like
What?
an actual gang? What is that?
Yeah, they're a gang.
They're Inquisitors and
They
bows, but no, they're like vampires, right? They were on their side, I mean.
I thought they were just a
yeah, they were on their side. Yeah. Well, if you remember, Huntver was also doing psychiatry work on the side for booster gang members. So he
Well,
was
they're at war.
brainwashing him and turning. So
They are at war with every other gang in the city. Yikes.
who are the Inquisitors?
That's what the wiki says. I guess I don't know if it's true.
Oh yeah, they're adamantly against all forms of cyberware.
Yeah, I see. That's what I'm reading. So they're like a separate gang from the. So they would hate the vampires because they're all cybered up.
You'd think.
Interesting.
This ominous foreshadowing brought to you by Invader. Should we?
Ta-da.
Do we have anything else for the Lord? I'm kind of.
Lord has something for you though. He kind of snaps his fingers, and
Second trap
a guy that looks like Lestat comes out of the side holding a black wooden box.
Lestat, is that
Oh, Devin.
interview with the vampire? Question mark?
Oh yeah,
I'm impressed.
Sure,
Shit.
yes. The master opens the box and addresses the vampire and says, "Thank you, Rainfield," and takes a black ebony stake that's tipped with silver and extends it out to you.
Mateo,
Rufin
you,
views himself a true vampire. Give him a true vampire's death.
Mateo, you get your cock surgery like that, you might get some women.
Oh, if it's big black
I know.
snake, is that what you're saying? Jesus Christ!
I'm retconning that. It's a collapsible silver stake,
Collapsible.
like a riot, like a riot baton.
Let's see. I love that you
So
recommend
would
Right.
this
for the
be
art.
like a
of
melee
course.
check? Who's our best melee?
Yeah, it would be a medium melee weapon.
Got decent melee.
What does melee use? Let me see here. I guess I need to go to the skill for that.
It uses the melee skill.
Melee weapon. Mine would be +5, which is I'm a gunslinger. That's not my bag.
Assume Doc, do you have decent melee? Yay, nay. Sorry, we also
I
have
don't think
Bucky.
so. Let me check. Fighting.
Bucky
What we
Nico.
got going on? My dex is pretty high, so I can use my melee weapons aren't great. My brawling's pretty good. Well, let's see.
I forgot your name. Bake Nico? Bake
Bucky-Neko.
Nico. How is your hand to hand? Do you have decent melee capabilities?
She's just gonna make some grabby hand motions to show off her claws. I'll let you infer the rest.
That's Not bad potentially. I have a plus 12 melee.
Jesus. Okay.
By that you
I
have a
think
+5. It goes by your dex stat if you don't have any modifiers.
I've got 6 points in melee.
I see.
Well, looking like you, Mateo.
Frustrated by fucking Dallas's comment. He'll take it, but he won't be happy about it.
Yeah.
Is it
Dallas
So it's-
Michaels his eyebrows like Devin does.
collapsible? Make sure whatever pocket he puts it in, the pointy side would shoot out instead of in. Like, into my pocket rather than my thigh.
Put it in your boot.
I have toes there. I need those.
Better losing your toe than your nut. That's all I'm saying.
Back.
Alright, y'all. Oh well, that's much appreciated.
That's
A weapon do the job.
it's like
is
some
always
prison
nice.
made shit. Goddamn.
What?
Silver duct tape.
You don't happen to know anything
The
about
shank it check.
Oh well. I guess he wouldn't know much about where we're going. Alright, I guess we just. Guess I'm ready to go if it y'all is.
We got to go speak to the doll lady.
We did.
We did.
So we
doll.
talked to you before this.
You're right.
Roll for
brain
human
blanked
perception.
out.
What the fuck you doing?
Clearly, I'm not a human anymore.
Why I
don't
was
know what
making the
happened.
Barbie doll joke.
Yeah, literally, we talked to her about the head.
Yeah. What was I gonna say?
You know.
Can I roll to make sure that
Pardon?
Josh doesn't have an intellect devourer in his name?
Can I roll to make sure Craven doesn't have some fucking mental issues going on? And this
You
is
can
like
try.
the first of many signs.
Make PTSD check.
Yeah.
Hi y'all, I'm good to go and try to find
looks
that
cool.
chapel if y'all are. But also I got pee, so I'm probably gonna do that.
Yeah, can we also take a pee break?
Yeah, let's take a turn. Or we
Heard
head to the chapel.
Yeet.
Mhm. Yeah.
Mhm. How do you give me some gummies?
Gummies.
Berry patch gummies. Annie's berry patch gummies.
Oh, those things rule.
Yeah, those are good. I got gummy sharks
Ooh.
from
From
Buc-ee's.
Buc-ee's.
Oh, I see. I've still never been to a Buc-ee's.
The buck. Devin, I will take you. We will make a pilgrimage.
I see. Buc-ee's is now pilgrimage, huh?
The fucking Omega Trail Mix. Everything I have there is delicious, but goddamn.
Yeah, everything is good. Every time I walk in there, I'm just like, "You'll pay me how much to be the night manager?"
How far do you have to drive, though?
I don't know, man. I'll relocate for a Buc-ee's job. Holy fuck. Give me like $50 an hour.
They do pay very well.
Yeah, their starting cashiers make 18. Restroom crew makes 21. Kitchen people make like 25.
I hear a
Finnick.
kitten.
That's Finnick. He's hollering.
Yeah, Finnick. He goes round.
It's okay, we got one that hollers a lot.
All of our cats holler all the time.
Because we talk to him.
I think that's why.
She sees you. She sees you, Ben, outside the door. She thinks she's
That's
gonna
scary.
bolt in the night.
Okay, that one was funny.
The general manager makes 150 to 225K. Jesus.
That's fucking insane, dude.
Their car wash manager makes 125K. Fuck.
125K to
it sounds
manage
like
a
the-
fucking car wash.
It sounds like the managers have to
Six
manage
figures?
multiple location. I guarantee you, those multiple locations.
So it says general manager and
Just
assistant
delegate.
general manager. Usually general managers are per location, yeah?
The general manager located.
For that salary, it'll be multiple locations.
No, because then there'd be a regional manager. The term general manager implies
Titles
location.
don't mean shit in corporate anymore. At least not in the software industry.
Software, schmoftware.
Just so you guys know, I gotta go to bed at like 11 my time ish, so I don't have a ton longer that I can keep going.
Okay.
But I wanted to come back, keep rolling.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's
Go.
go.
Fuck a vampire in a chapel.
Yeah, buddy. I thought it was weird that we got that steak. I was like, that's a very respectful way to kill somebody that you hate personally. I mean, because if you're like that into vampirism,
Well-
then like you view that as more like a sign of respect than like a sign of disrespect.
Well, he's equivalent. He's sending Van Helsing after him, more or less.
Hell yeah. Call me Van Helsing, baby.
Crazy bitch thinks he
Biggest-
is a vampire.
Yeah, give him something to be scared of. This is ironic.
All right, because you guys thoroughly killed all the enemies in that last combat. When you apple, it is unguarded. So good job. Good job killing everybody.
I love it. Looks like we already
This is
done
not
that.
something-
I really- Which is great, because I didn't want to have to set it up, but I'm just like, I can't kill this dude or something.
We did it.
This is not something we've done before, but I was curious if I could like try to scout the area a little bit, maybe stealth around, just see if I could see entrances, exits, do the whole military
Okay.
sniper thing.
No, I've seen this before. The vampire's gonna roll in that 20. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, show up at the Union Chapel. Pretty much what you think about with a chapel, but it's got scaffolding around it. It's run down as hell. We'd have to picture and check, because there is something in the book for this. It's really cool.
Maybe that's
There's an
just
open sign that
more-
kind of... There's a open sign that kind of flickers on and off a little bit. There's a big opening where they have the arch up on top of the steps, the chapel door. But every other entrance and every other side of the building is blocked by rubble,
Promising.
leaving just one big ass ominous door.
I say that is foreboding. Only one way in and one way out is a mite dangerous.
But it's unguarded, so you know.
See, yeah, I'd look at you and be like, well, the way I see it's that it's one way in, one way out, and it goes for both of us. If we could find some way to flush them out, we got a choke point. If we could draw them out, we got a choke point. Just be aware of that.
Do we have an idea of the size of this building? If we throw a smoke grenade in, do we think it'll fill like the entire chamber? If we have somebody who could see through that.
Probably not. It's pretty open on the inside. There's not a whole lot of rooms. From what you can tell, there's nobody inside though.
I do have. Hang on, let me read this really quick.
The open sign gets me. That's funny.
Hear it.
I think I agree with Crave. We go in, see if we can't just cap the motherfucker. If we have to retreat, we have a choke point both to retreat into and to defend.
I kind of want to just like prop up with my rifle. So the way that my eyes work is I have low light infrared and UV vision, and I can also see through my scope up to 800 meters. So I just want to like scan the room if I can and see if there's like any heat signatures or anything that sticks out to me before we go in. Otherwise, I'm just going to be like, let's go in and just see what the hell happens.
You pick up a couple faint heat signatures, but nothing that would indicate a human.
Cool. I'll let everybody else know. It looks like there's a few things in there, but not as much resistance as I would have expected, so.
We thin their numbers. I think we are. And for less of a fight than would have been had old Monkfog gotten away.
Well, I guess that's encouraging.
Well.
Guns out. Dallas will
On your way up to the chapel, everybody give me a perception check.
I'm scared.
Open stuff goes out.
A perception check, you say?
See if you can perceive this shit.
I rolled a
13.
22.
Woo!
Oh,
Credit.
yeah, you did.
I have a plus 10, but how are y'all rolling that from your sheets?
I'm doing it for my phone.
I did it on my tablet. I can't get it to work on the sheet.
All right. So
I rolled a fat 18. Cat-like perception.
I rolled gross.
Oh.
I rolled an 11.
Brave, you and Bakineko, as soon as like when you get to like midway up the stairs, you can kind of peek into the reception hall a little bit. You notice that there's figures sitting at all the chairs,
Don't like that.
but they're not moving.
Still don't like that.
How far away are they?
Oh, they're right inside.
Hold the silver stake up, get ready to stab.
I turn around and relay that and be like, just so y'all know, I didn't pick up much on heat signature, but there's a lot of bodies in here. I don't know what that means, but I think you could do math.
I was a female?
Vampires don't put out heat signatures. I would think.
I was a female bodies?
No, you
What
can't
do they
tell.
look like
They're-
from behind, DM?
they're silhouette.
Oh,
They're humanoid. That's all you can tell.
Fuck.
I
Inside the
think,
building.
I think our new friend makes a point. Just because we don't think just because they really ain't vampires doesn't mean they don't have something to make it seem that way.
As a Ripper Doc, would you know about what they do to get vamped up? Gosh.
I think I already asked this question, and I think we determined based on a roll that I had not worked on anybody who had like vampiric implants or anything like that.
It's best treat the bodies with cautions. Let's with caution. I think we should go on in. Hey, Bakadeko.
I think I should walk backwards.
I was wondering actually if you could keep your eyes peeled for any place to jack in.
So yeah, you can take a scan action when you get in. You don't see any access points in this room, Devin. Or Dallas.
Is this our entrance or is this?
You're coming through here.
Let's see.
Where are them dead bodies? Not dead, maybe dead, undead bodies.
They're sitting in these chairs up here. I didn't put any tokens, but they're up there.
Bloop. So here, I'll put my
In these chairs?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Devin,
They also do not react. They also don't react to you guys walking in the room.
Mateo will ask Dallas, cover me. Try not to shoot me this time. And I'm gonna approach with the silver stake. Can I throw a medium weapon? Is that a thing? I don't know.
I know there are rules for throwing. I do know that. I know there's like a thrown weapon skill, and I think you just use that skill instead.
I think I'm gonna hold on to it just in case I could not retrieve it. So I'll get like 10 feet away and like lunge to stab and then back up. See if they do anything.
The body stiffly falls to the floor with a thud, and a bunch of dust kind of flies up.
Is it a female? Are many of them female?
A couple of them are.
I will move to here to cover Mateo while he's examining.
Probably.
Were there any girls?
I say, Mateo,
there?
Yeah.
as you get closer, Mateo, you realize that these bodies have been plasticized like the head.
And this is a stage, isn't it? Oh no! There's a trap door in it! Look out! Oh, fuck. It comes down
On the
from a bridge
stage,
supply system.
on the stage, you see a pentagram painted in blood, and there's an altar made of human bones.
I feel like this guy's a poser.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Seems a little culty.
He's faking it.
There's also a booster ganger suspended from the ceiling with hooks in his skin, and he's kind of muttering under his breath.
Sucks
Before
to be
we
that
rush
house.
up and check that, there's a stairway behind us. We should
Yeah.
keep an eye on that and secure it. Make sure that we don't.
I want to go
Yeah,
up
that's
it.
the
It
stair.
looked
That's
like
the
maybe
stairway. It looks like there's an upstairs, but there's only a downstairs.
okay.
I don't know why the map looks like that.
Never mind
So,
then. I don't want to go up.
How'd you say he was hanging? Is it like by
It's slightly to the left.
Like you said by hooks, but like what's the material?
Hooks
that
in his.
hooks are?
Okay, now I got a gift for this.
Basically, I was trying to figure out if I could just like shoot him down
I'd be careful
without
about
killing him.
I'd be careful about approaching him. Good gift.
Well, from afar, duh.
But if you shoot him there, house, it'll let everyone know we're here, right?
I also
I mean,
would
they
not
already
shoot.
know we're here.
If he seems conscious and hooked up like this, I can't believe he's a willing participant. Perhaps he might have information.
He might be into some freaky shit like that girl you dated.
I have no idea who you're referencing, but yes. I will very carefully. I'm going to try to navigate through this place, hopefully with some backup. Try to avoid getting too close to any of the bodies. Keep a very close eye out, see if any of them twitch or move or react or anything. And I want to scan both sides of the stage to see if there's wings, if there's exits, if there's another exit through this area.
Nah, it's just a stage. You might have saw a door to the side, but it just leads back to a dressing room.
Like that. Mateo will look over and like nod his head like, why the fuck are y'all way back there? Come on.
I'm
If you
holding
look,
the fort down.
Are you saying
I have my feet propped up on the couch and my rifle is open on the table in front of me,
God.
sort of downsides looking towards the stage.
I'm
For the
keeping
first
an eye
time,
on this
Mateo's like,
shit.
Fuck, it's Craven going to shoot me. God damn it.
So you guys walk across the reception hall toward the stage, crossing a very large, oddly colored leather rug.
It's people rug.
Oh no.
Is it people rug?
I mean, maybe.
Well,
Only if you don't look at it at all.
that's
I guess I can come do a medical something check if you really want.
I stabbed the corner of it like a stake in a tent, just like. Just in case. Oh.
You know what? I'm gonna describe it because it's in the book, and I think it's hardcore. But yeah, it's a people rug. You guys notice it's stitched with what looks to be 20 or 30 different gang members. You see various tattoos scattered across.
He never has the same gang member touching like another person with the same gang. He's organized it really nicely. It's like lunatic. It's very nice.
Dallas tries to check the urge to like pop you with this pistol.
I want to pull it like away to make sure there's nothing underneath it. Part of me also doesn't want to touch it.
Yeah, don't touch that. Gross.
I use my machete to like get a corner of it and like drag it away.
Other than that, yeah. There's the bleeding man suspending from the ceiling. There's the dried bodies. Arranged to appear to be participating in some kind of reception, complete with a bartender back.
I think a gangbanger there is just his latest victim. Don't know how much he can rightfully help us.
That's to ask them and then wait
Can't
around.
help himself, it looks like.
If you get too close, he might start hollering.
When you say that, I'm gonna look over and say, well, actually pretty far off. I'm gonna be like, hey, I reckon if he starts making too much noise, I'll throw a flashbang down the stairs when I hear people coming up. Might give us a minute.
There is a dressing room back here. Let's. Mateo will get right up on the stage, do one more sweep of the wings, make sure there's no other entrances or other people who can't see, and then he'll climb on the stage. You know, he's gonna look for trapdoors too. He's gonna step onto the stage and try to get this guy's attention. He'll also have his machete ready at his throat in case he starts blabbing. Maybe not at his throat right away, but ready to go to it.
Mateo, as you approach, the suspended man keeps muttering. Doesn't change the frequency in which he whispers. Doesn't change the volume. Just over and over and over again. You can barely make out what he's saying. It's just like the little, like smacky sounds his lips are making with a faint whisper.
Do I understand the whisper at all?
Nah, you're a little too far away. He's kind of muttering it.
God. I get closer. How's his arm situation? Is he like... Can he swing his arms if he wanted to?
Nah, I posted in chat. It's a lot like that. He's kind of just hanging there.
I will get closer.
But,
Don't you have like a fucking...
Dallas wants to keep his gun trained on dude. Just in case.
Oh, no, not a bad idea.
Mateo, as you get closer, you start to kind of make out what this guy is saying a little bit.
I make out with him? Jesus.
What's that over here instead?
Yo, yeah. Full tongue, baby.
His mouth is so dry.
He's kind of rocking his head back and forth, and he's whispering, "Blood for the Master, blood for the Lord. No, blood for the Lord, blood for our Lord, blood for our Lord, blood for our Lord, blood for our Lord." Over and over and over again, until you notice he slowly bleeds to death and dies.
So these motherfuckers were getting therapy from this guy, and he like
The blood that was dripping from him kind of collecting into a pan below him on stage.
I'll spill the blood. I'll knock the pan over. Preferably onto the human rug. Try to absorb as much sound as possible.
Other than that, that's the only real signs of life you can see.
Check that dressing room quick there, Mateo. I reckon he gonna be deeper in.
I'll do a quick sweep. Looking for any girls, any sign of like living women.
You and your girls.
I'm looking for the girls he's been kidnapping.
Right. Stay in the dressing room, Mateo. You find just more plasticized human mannequins.
Oh God, Ben Nye, Jesus! All right,
Just
we gotta go.
Just posed in crazy crazy poses.
Gross.
don't like any of this. Deeply unsettling.
Gross.
All right, Mateo will leave the stage. And all the others, I guess we go down. Maybe stop for a bottle of liquor.
Um,
I need a
yeah, I
shot.
was gonna say
After.
before we go down, I'm gonna hop the bar and I'm gonna find like a bottle of booze, like a whiskey or something,
It's all
or maybe a
closed.
vodka, and I'm gonna dump it on the human rug, and then I'm not gonna throw a match on it yet. Maybe
Not
later.
yet.
Yeah,
We gotta go
hang
down.
on there, house.
Oh, throw the rug downstairs, then light it. Burn everybody out down there. I like where your head's at. No
Yeah.
lie.
You really want to roll the whole thing up?
I'm just gonna drag it with a machete, like.
I
Cuts
feel
through at
like
one point.
I feel
I
like
mean,
we have a much different idea. Than
I'm used to
rugs.
touching corpses, man. It's whatever. Like I touch bodies a lot.
He
Doesn't
said
matter. I'll
20
take it.
or 30 people. This is not like a small rug. I envisioned it
Can
over
roll it
most
up.
of the floor. Like that's.
Yeah, it's covered most of the floor. Yeah.
I wonder. Skin's
Okay.
probably not too flammable either.
I
It'll
mean, the
burn, but it
vodka
won't
takes care of that.
Dry skin probably burn.
Well, that's a good point. I'm just thinking if you tried to burn leather, I don't think it would burn. You know what I mean?
That's true. If it's like really, yeah.
Are these chairs plush? Just throw all the chairs down there, light them on fire, ignore this whole encounter. Oh,
Wait a second. What kind of materials do we have on us? Could I fashion a Molotov cocktail to just toss down the stairs?
we have liquor.
Maybe.
We have human flesh.
We could have bought
Brag.
incendiary grenades.
You need ammunition.
But
Ammunition, excuse me.
that would also burn Lucy's body if it's here. It'll also burn any evidence of Ruth Boom.
He didn't say she had to be alive. She can be crispy.
Okay, fine.
We do need the evidence though to clear their name to get the money.
Let's creep down the stairs. I'll
Dallas
nod
Martin
to
does not
Dallas and-
creep. Actually,
Oh, yeah, I'll nod-
stealth is pretty good.
I'll nod to Dallas and say, I think you should take point, partner. I'm gonna stick right close to you, and I'll get like sort of up over his left shoulder with my pistol pulled out, like aiming down.
Ooh.
You done this before, huh?
As you guys
More than once.
approach the stairs, you kind of faintly make out the shuffling of footsteps,
Oh.
as well as Beethoven's Moonlit Sonata in a very discordant low key.
Oh, love that. Changing our music.
I want to.
Whoa,
Who's playing that ancient shit?
What a bunch of fucking
Thank God.
nerds.
All right. You guys get down here and you notice that this. Oh yeah, this is where you guys come down from. This is the actual chapel, which I thought was neat that it was downstairs from the reception hall.
Okay, I mean,
Welcome to church, bitch.
take me,
Me
church.
home. I want to leave this place immediately.
Dallas only has one pistol out right now because he doesn't have the required prerequisites to dual wield. But he will.
Everything
if
goes to Joan.
If he doesn't see anything here, he probably kick through the door. He like tries to be stealthy going down the steps, sees the room with nothing in it, sees the door, goes breach, and then just kicks the door.
Ah! Way to do it, I guess.
All right. Ooh. Give me an athletics check. What's in your body?
I'm scared. Athletics? Is that like straight body or is there a? Oh, it is in body. I see. So that is.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I've got to put it on roll 20. So since I can't do it, 1d10 plus 7. Athletics is not terrible. Oh, is it r slash or slash r? What? Sorry, I've suddenly forgotten how to roll.
Ooh. The door budges a little bit, but does not open.
I haven't rolled yet. I can't make
You
it
can kind of.
work.
Oh no, I see it. I see it.
Yeah, I messed up here. I'll do it on my thing instead. Sorry, I don't know why I suddenly could not roll. Could not remember the thing.
You said athletics?
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't make it pop up.
Is there any way to assist him at all?
Oh yeah, you can also throw athletics on there too.
10.
Okay. I'll roll
Yeah.
one just to
How does that
see
work?
if I can coordinate a kick with him. I rolled a 15.
15, cool. Yeah, it breaks through.
Dallas.
Although you'll
Whoops.
notice that the door was not locked to begin with. After
That's okay. It was more about the intimidation,
The theatric.
the theatric of the thing. Yeah, Dallas will check this over this corner here. Check
was
this side of
unlocked.
the room, expecting that Crave will check the other corners, since he seems to.
Yeah, I already tapped your left shoulder and let you know I was going that way.
Yeah, buddy.
all right, as you guys look around, it's a lot like the upstairs. There's mummified bodies sitting in the pews. Up on the altar, you see a man who has undergone a full board conversion, and he is crucified to a chrome cross on the wall.
Neat.
Two of the corpses sitting in the pews have tubes connecting to them. Be like one right here, and then like one right here.
Female.
So got 2 potentially alive and 1 not human anymore.
Oh, okay. No, Mateo, leaning into the theatrics of this, draws out the silver stake. I'm trying to do a Frenchman's impersonation of a German guy. Your time has come, foul beast. I am here to rid the world of your dark plague forever.
Wait a second, where's the music coming from? I don't like it.
I have MP3s here, David.
Yeah, sorry.
Is your piano?
I will come to here. Keep my gun trained in that direction if Mateo's gonna creep up forward and start doing the thing.
I'm gonna draw my bow, but I'm gonna stand in this doorway. I'm just
bow.
not quite committed yet.
Fancy.
Little cyber bow.
Fuck
I'd like to
yeah,
think
Oh,
it's
yeah,
got
but
like
like-
LEDs that lights up.
Full Cyber Pandora. Love it. Does he react? Or do either of the bodies react? Other than
As you walk up, the two cloaked bodies that have the wires connecting them to the ceiling kind of jerk a little bit. And as they stand up, you realize that these are automated turrets that have been wearing cloaks. So we're going to roll initiative.
Fuck.
I'll lay down
You
behind the pew.
You guys activated the turret.
That's
You guys
clever.
want to try to jump for cover real quick? I'll give you a second to react.
Can I activate my Kajigger? My
Oh yeah,
my Sandevistan?
Well, I mean the turrets like jerk and like kind of lift up, so there's a second or two before they set up before they'll start shooting.
I get to add +3 to my initiative, so that's 12, 15 total.
Get behind him. Did the dude react at all?
No, he's pretty crucified. He's dead.
So where are the turrets
Just-
at on this map?
Ah, right. I forgot. They're still on the GM layer.
I forgot I made the maps.
So Thing
Better.
no longer alive, crucified on stage, 2 turrets, no sign of a living enemy. We might be in a trap. We might back out. He might be throwing the human skin rug to set it on fire. That's all I'm saying. Like,
What's that? Adam Smasher.
Bam, 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 bam. There we go.
Look at all those zeros.
Right? Isn't it fun? See, fails at 12.
How do you
Big
tie
12.
break? Dallas and I have the same value.
Yeah, because I got a 15 with my San Devastate.
Gotta measure wieners.
I rolled a nat 15, so I think that I win.
Yeah, that's how you go first. Then, yeah.
Not that I want to. I kind of want you to go first, actually. Give me a second.
I know what Dallas knows what to do. Assuming we can get there before we die. There's got to be a port somewhere. Like these things run on a network. There's got to be a port somewhere. I think. That's the thing. I think he knows how to do. Is turn those off. Or Bakaneko, either one of us.
$14. 11. All right.
So I'm gonna say Mod D.
Up first in initiative, we have Dallas. What you got, Dallas?
Oh boy. Pretty much as soon as them things start popping up, Dallas is like, we gotta find the port to get them things turned off. He's gonna look and see if he can find, any place to get into the network architecture and turn those fuckers off.
All right. So I think give me an interface roll, and I'll do a scan DC.
Oh, can I reach it in my turn?
Well, you might be able to. You'll be able to scan to tell where they are at least.
Oh. Okay. You said a scan roll? You know what that's under? Oh, where I can look like this. Interface roll.
Yeah, it'd be D10 plus 4.
Yeah, I got you. 8.
Tips for the 12. With the 12, you'll see that there's an access port here near the stage, and one back here in the sound booth. You've been to church, you know the sound booth.
Yeah. Dallas pulls the hat down over his head so his goggles cover his eyes, and head starts snapping around. How many squares can I move on this map? I have a move of 7. So that's usually what,
You
14?
can move 7 squares, yep.
7 squares? Okay. Okay.
Squares. You can also move diagonally.
2,
You can be like
3. Okay. Does it take an action to actually jack in? I already
yeah.
used
You
my
can take an
actions.
action to jack in, but then you can start using your net actions next round.
Oh, oh. How many actions do I get per actual turn though? Because did the scan cost an action to like locate these things?
Actually, yeah, good point. I forgot to say that. Yeah.
That's what I thought. He will call out. I actually would like to change where I was just in case I can make it because I was here. 1, 2, 3.
It
4.
says your scan is counting as a net action, so I'd say you'd be able to jack in and then use one more net action.
Okay. Dallas will run like in front of this one towards this connection over here, this jack in over here, but he will holler, "There's another one behind the bar," and he's gonna like slide up to that one and jack in. He gets 2 more. Oh man. Enter or leave the net safely. I see. So it's 1 to find it, 1 to get in. I would like the Pathfinder for my last one, please.
Yeah, there you go.
Gives me a map of the architecture.
Yeah, give me another interface roll, and I'll tell you what you can see pretty much.
11 total.
11 total.
I rolled 7.
With that, you can see that actually. Let me look at the stats for it. You're able to see the first level that you're on, and then one after that. But the first level you're on, it does have anti-personnel black eyes.
Mm-hmm.
You're met with a raven.
Oh, I see.
Of course, it's a raven, just for the record. Like,
I was about to say I can't do anything because that took my last action to do that. So at least I know it's there now.
Let's see here. You tell me your speed stat. You can try to evade it, or you can try to attack the raven. It doesn't have a very high res point, so it doesn't have a lot of HP.
Don't have to wait till my next turn now that I'm out of net actions. I can't actually get it, can I?
You'll be able to try to like slide. Slide is that one. Yeah, right.
wait a goddamn second. Is the welcome mat a fucking thing using a trapdoor, or is that just a shadow? Is this so? I'm gonna be so pissed if that's a trapdoor.
That's probably just a shadow. Yeah. You don't encounter the raven, Devin, but you know it's there.
Yeah, I was about to say it's gonna come for me next time. Oh boy.
All right. Up next is Crave with the turret on deck.
You said there's another Jack, like back here behind the bar.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna glance over at Bakaneko, assuming that she's gonna go for that one. I'm gonna use my movement to sort of Dukes of Hazard slide across the bar and set up in a position right here with my rifle. And then I'm gonna take a shot at, I guess, this turret to see if I can distract it from Dallas. Let's do attack. What's the
15.
measure?
15 hits, buddy. Hell yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay. That's 12 damage.
So that's 12. Well, there we go. All right. Is that it for you, Crave?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Cool. All right. Left turret's turn. It's going to take a shot at Mateo. Mateo, are you behind cover?
I was tried to hide behind the booth, but I don't know if that counts as cover.
It would count, yeah.
Less.
P would count as like wooden cover. Let me see. There's actually a table that actually tells you how much HP all the different types of cover has.
Interesting.
So I see it's that thick wood. So it's got 20 HP. All right. Where is it? No, where is it? I left it. Bang. Ooh. Roll an 18 to hit that cover. So it makes absolute Swiss cheese of all the cover except for like where you're sitting, kind of like in the how they do in the cartoons, you know?
Yeah, perfect silhouette shape.
Blah, blah, blah. All right. That's all the turret can really do. Bakaneko, you're up.
All right, where do I find my movement speed?
It's in your stats.
Okay, let me see.
You have a move of 5, so you can move 5 squares.
Oh, I see. Okay, let me zoom in so I can see said squares. I assume I'm technically in this one. Let's see. Diagonal counts too?
Yeah, diagonal counts.
Okay. And you said the other port was over here?
Yeah, it's where Crave is.
Is Crave porting in, or is he waiting for me?
Nah, it looks like he's
No.
just.
I was
Yeah,
trying to lay
he-
down cover fire to protect you.
You can't jack
Okay.
engines off.
Okay, so it looks like I can get 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah,
5.
You can get there.
Yeah, I'm throwing myself over the bar here. Okay. So now you're gonna have to walk me through jacking in.
Yeah.
It's not too
Yeah.
hard. You just spit on it and rub it.
Oh my god.
Girls aren't used to this kind of stuff.
Starts rubbing the port furiously.
All right, so like you have 3 net actions you can use, opposed to a meat action, which is like running, shooting, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So you would go up to it, and the 3 net actions you would use is you jack in.
Right.
But no, you well, you didn't scan because
Yeah, so she'll jack in
Dallas
for
scanned
1
and
and
told
have
you.
2 more.
Mm-hmm.
You got 2 more, so you can do like a Pathfinder or anything on the
Yeah,
programs list. Yep.
yeah. So you can
Okay.
like
Or net action.
you can hide yourself. Pathfinder gives you a map, like he said. You can slide to get away from anything on the first level, which I guess if you land on the first level.
So in my programs I can use, let's see, I've got an attack I can use.
I was about to say some of them like armor, like you start the program and it runs while you're in the architecture, and it like gives you buffs. Some of them are kind of like
Okay.
passive buffs.
Yeah, I've got
Hmm.
armor, so that might be a
Yeah,
good
you
one
can
to
go-
run before I start attacking.
You can go ahead and activate any of your defense programs or anything like that.
Mhm. Okay, so yeah, I'll activate armor. That way I don't get brain damaged.
There you go.
And then you said they're black ice or not black ice? I feel like you made a distinction.
They're black.
Well,
They
the one
are
that
black.
Devin, yeah, there's 2 separate net architectures, like one for each turret.
Oh.
So the one Devin jacked into was for this one on the right.
So that
Okay.
means you don't
And
know
then
what's
the
in
one that won,
yours. Oh.
yeah, you don't know what's the one on the left. So you'll have to
I
do an individual Pathfinder check.
Yeah, Pathfinder that shit, because that'll be your
I
last
don't have
point.
Pathfinder.
I
You
think
do.
it's built.
It's in your.
I think it is built into
It's in your.
Cyber Decks. Yeah.
It's a net action. It's not a program.
Yeah. So
Oh,
if you go
okay.
to your Netrun tab instead, there's certain things that you can do just from having the Cyber Deck, like Cloak, Backdoor, Jack in, Jack out, Pathfinder. Those are all like basic actions, sort of.
Oh, I see the Netrun tab. Okay, I see.
So
Okay.
that last action you want to do is Pathfinder to try to get a map of the
Yeah.
architecture you're in.
Yeah, I'd like to do that and see what it is.
All right. What's your interface roll?
Okay, back to this one.
Go to your bio and it's at the
What's
bottom.
your interface roll? Sounds filthy.
Yeah, it does sound awful.
Especially when you're talking about backdoor and when you're jacking out.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Hold on. Interface. And you said it's under what?
If you hit net run, it's the first thing at the top.
Yeah, it's like a flat +4, +3, or because it's like our special skill.
Oh, I see. Netrunner interface. Okay, sorry. I'm trying to see where everything is. And what am I? I don't see it.
It's next to combat. You hit net run.
Which Castlevania game is this?
It's a compilation. I couldn't tell you.
Portrait of Ruin.
Okay. I'm looking. Okay.
This is from a Game Boy release.
I see my Netrunner interface.
Yeah, the interface roll is what he's
That's
talking
it.
about.
That's it. Interface. You just roll the interface.
It doesn't have a thing for me to roll.
Are you doing it on the 20 sheet?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
it's the
like-
button that says roll interface. Big under rolls.
So towards the top?
Yeah, it's right under your stats, under your skills. I'm sorry. There's a
Oh,
thing
oh.
that says rolls. You might have
Rolls.
to add Netrunner there if it's not already there.
It's
Oh,
it's
yeah,
clicks,
right there.
So let me see.
It says roll interface and then roll zap. Yeah, you just want to roll interface.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Oh, this is harmony dissonance. Yeah, it is.
Roll interface. There we go. I see now.
Yeah. Same as with Devin. You can see that the first level of this net architecture has a raven in it. So it's also armed with an anti-personnel.
So those are like Those are like bad programs. People kind of like watchdogs. They're not as bad as like
Oh yeah.
full-blown AIs. They're like, it's like kind of like malware, except it protects whatever architecture it's in.
Keep
Cool.
on throwing right personnel.
We'll have to fuck them up so we can find the off switch for these things.
The Ravens' names are Moonin and Hugin. That's all I have to say.
The cool thing is we can get Raven software. Like we can get that program.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can.
It does a certain thing. Like it's kind of neat. Which I'm assuming will do the thing to us. So.
Right.
Taking, I think that's
That was Mateo.
Yeah. I'm going to use 5 feet of my movement speed to pop, or a meter or whatever it is, pop up. I'm going to try to, you said they were in the seats and like the wires were hanging down. I'm going to try to machete the wire and try to sever its connection.
Okay.
What kind of attack do I need? Just a regular machete attack? Or do I have to do like...
Yeah, just a regular melee attack, yeah.
Let's go machete attack. That's a crit. That's 33.
Hey.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
roll
a
damage.
10, and then the second dice was a 10 too. That's really funny. Do I get to do extra damage because of crits? Is that a thing?
No, it's only if you roll a crit with your damage dice.
15. So not a whole lot. Excuse me, I'm sorry, 10. It's 10. It's 5 plus 5.
So 10. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, luckily these are turrets, so they don't have like armor or anything. They're just...
You cut the wire. That stops it from firing.
Shazam.
Does it see? Do I? How does this work? Do I cut the wires? Does it stop functioning? Do I not get all of them?
I don't think you would get all of them,
Okay, I'm gonna make.
but
a
enough
second-
to do some damage. Enough to do some structural damage to it.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll another roll. That's a 22.
Ooh, yeah.
And damage on that. Sorry, I hit aim attack. Damage on that is a 7. And if it still seems operational, I'm going to get back the rest of my movement speed behind this other pew. And
Oh, I'm
that's
totally not getting out a calculator because I can do math.
Why are you so quick?
relatable.
All right. Yeah, it's not looking great, but it's still up.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay.
Alright, that's it for me. Brings it to turn number 2.
All right.
Turret D.
Up next
D
in the
turret.
queue is the right turret, which is gonna shoot at you, Dallas, because you're just right there.
I figured it might be coming.
I try to distract it. Sorry, man.
It's okay. Next turn, I think I can shoot it and do net running things.
Hit you with a 15. Let's see here. Be 6 meters. No, that's not enough to hit.
Dallas
It
makes
peppers
himself
around you.
real small.
Oh yeah, like the bullets whiz past you, but you don't receive any damage, Dallas. With that, it's your turn.
Oh boy. Do I get to make my meat action and my net actions?
You can make your meat action or your net action.
Okay. I want to sword the my programs real fast. I want to sword the Raven in here before it gets me, or try to sword the Raven in here. That's attack +1. What does that mean again? Oh no, let's see here. Attack is like interface roll, isn't it? Or roll zap.
It's the attack stat for your sword. All the programs have their own little stats.
So it just does +1. $8.
Oh, let me look at this one.
Wish this was more clear on the sheet, because I can't roll it from my my app. Or does it just do the thing? Attacker does 3d6 res to a black ice program, or an amount to a not black ice program. Attack 1, defense 0, res 0.
Yeah, so it just does the one attack and then disappears. De-res.
Oh, okay. So it just does the 3d6.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So it's a 3d6.
11.
Versus, I'm gonna throw the Ravens attack at you.
Okay.
7. Also an 11.
That meets my armor. Or is it different here?
Alright, meet, so defenders. Ties favor the defender, so it doesn't hit you.
Oh. Okay.
Alright, so you're able to either slide past it or try to destroy it or whatever.
Oh. Forgot I could
Or make
slide.
another Pathfinder check or etc. etc.
Can I use my second action to slide and then my third action to move to the next level of the architecture?
Oh, absolutely. It won't require a net action to move within the architecture, it's just to
Then
get past passwords.
I will slide and save that last action and see what I see on the second level. Pardon.
I don't know. I did not get cool little displays for this one this time. Alright. Floor 2, you encounter another Raven.
Well, I'll use my last action to slide.
Mm-hmm. See here. Okay, give me an interface one for that one. And it goes against this Ravens check.
Ten.
What? Oh yeah, you make it past him.
Okay.
You wanna keep going?
Yeah. Fuck yeah, I'll go up one more.
Alright, on this third one, you find a Hellhound.
Fuck me.
A little different, but not a whole lot.
Okay. I'm out of action.
This
so
one
I
is
can't
set
talk
up-
about it.
Instead of being the wispy little ravens that you were doing, this one is a glowing metallic wolf that has fire coming out of it.
Will do. Think I knew.
Sure. Alright, yeah, you can deal with him your next turn. Great, what's up, buddy?
You're on mute.
You're right, I am muted. Sorry. First off, I want to do my action, but then I'm probably gonna have to dip. Question: would it take an action to? So I have a ballistic shield. Could I strap that to Bakaneko's back and then still do something? Like, would that require an action?
I'm not actually sure with that one.
Just throw that bad boy on top of me.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Like, I'm normally just carrying it. Like, I thought maybe just prop it up on her back or like put it on her and then turn around and shoot.
Well, you guys are behind cover right now, so
I probably won't sweat it too
It's not-
much. If
it's
it
not-
starts
it's not
getting hairy
immediately.
back here.
yeah.
Okay, in that case, I'm just gonna take a shot at the turret on the right. I think. Yeah.
19 meters.
16.
16. Oh yeah, hell yeah. Or 16
It's for-
damage.
16 damage.
Let me open up your fucking sheet. How you looking, turret?
Just back there
It's
laying down
looking
cover
fucking-
fire.
It's looking pretty dead, man. You hit it
Nice.
at the joint at the top, and the whole turret just falls down into a big heap.
Is that the one I was net running on?
That's when Devin was net running.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, you made it to level 3 just for me to ruin your day.
Honestly, I'm thinking we should have just shot at it.
Probably. The next floor
It-
beyond that was the control node, so you could have used it or turned it off or whatever.
Oh man, I got a question before I leave. Could he have like made the turret friendly in there?
Only while he was controlling it.
I was about to say, I think that is something I can do. I think it's a program or something, though. It may not have that ability at this point in the game.
Okay.
Yeah, it's one of your net actions. You can kind of just sync into the program. You pass the DV and you can kind of control it.
Okay, that's something I need to remember for the future. So that, like, if I know you're trying to hack into something, that there might be a chance it might be helpful to let it ride for a second.
Yeah, they'll probably always be kind of deep in the architecture like that, though. So maybe I need to get some more mobility. We'll see. We'll figure it out.
Trying to find the GIF from Futurama, or like the two police spots or whatever. They're like, he said fire, and they like destroy each other.
So I was kind of thinking,
Yeah, that's
like,
pretty
you
much
cut
it,
the
yeah.
cables, and, like, the one turret falls down and shoots the other one, and then kind of shoots Dallas. He's like, you did that on purpose, didn't you?
Knock the turret loose from its mount, use it as a machine gun.
Anyway, I gotta be up at, like, 6 o'clock, so I'm gonna dip, but you guys can
Have fun.
finish initiative or do whatever you want to do.
Oh, yeah, good job, buddy.
Have a good one. Dude.
Uses.
See ya.
Yeah, I say we finish this one up and then. Well, that'll be.
Sounds like a plan.
Alright, the left turret. Just saying that is going to shoot towards Bakineko and Crave, even though they're behind cover.
It don't roll no better.
Give me.
To do 19 damage to the cover, ooh, which still prevents it. So Bakineko, your turn.
This song is
Has-
called Requiem of the Gods. Sorry.
You
Has
can
this
jack
one
out
been
of the.
hit at all?
Oh yeah, it's the equivalent of bloodied, so like you could probably jack out and actually attack it.
That's what I was gonna ask. I'm gonna throw up my hands and be like, "What do you even need me net running here for?" And just turn around to shoot it. I guess. Unjack and let's see if I can figure out how to shoot my bow. Oh, I don't have a weapons on here. Maybe I have to do it in the app.
Yeah, you have to do the app. I forgot to put that in
Oh, that's okay. I'm just trying to figure it out. Let's see. Is it under?
there.
Let's see. Weapons.
You just go to combat.
Oh, I see. I
And you
see.
can just the
Do
action
it
next to
there.
the bow.
Let's see. That's a 17.
17. Yeah, that passes. Roll your damage.
All right, damage 20.
What kind of bow are you shooting, by the way?
I
Arrow,
just
just a
assumed
regular
it was.
arrow.
Yeah, it was just a regular arrow. I just assume it's this cool ass cyber bow.
Cool. Let's see here.
So that was
Awesome.
20 damage.
You want to narrate it? You killing this turret?
Yeah, because I feel like I was kind of like jumped here behind the cover here, and I just kind of pop out after unjacking from the net running and doing my little complaint. Just draw my bow and let it loose. And I feel like her bow, as she shoots it, makes a little yeah noise. Like it's got a little sound chip equipped. So instead of like whizzing past, it makes a little cat noises.
Oh
And
god, I
shoot
love
it
that.
directly.
If you ever do like a bow with a rope on it, just does the rainbow meow cat. Like,
Yeah.
God, 10-10.
Yeah, and
That's
it
good.
just shoot it directly
Would-
in the meaty bit here.
So
Wood shooting.
goes over Mateo's head.
Yeah, right. Hit it right in its little camera optic.
Yeah.
Direct bullseye. Bam. Instead of it falling down, I say it just kind of droops down and starts sparking.
Can I go retrieve my arrow?
Hey, you can go.
Respect.
Just grumbling as I yank it out.
When you do that, though,
No.
You'll notice that the tapestry that was sitting right here behind the crucifix moves open to reveal a very tall, cloaked figure. Hold on. There we go.
It's like those Jews who dug a hole through their temple to make it bigger. He like
There you go.
that's a true thing, David.
He's wearing a black medical outfit covered with a black hooded robe.
Do you mind? As I'm just yanking this arrow out.
In walks Lord Ruthven. Bam.
That's what I thought. Here we come, mother trucker.
And at that, we're going to save this for next week, because this is going to be a crazy fight.
Oh boy. Alright, let me turn
One time.
record now.